Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Hopefully you guys have all been doing well. Today, the crypto market is experiencing a decent amount of pullback. We are seeing a lot of red. In this video, we're going to be going over everything you need to know with regards to the crypto market, some key dates that we need to know for Ethereum and Bitcoin, which is going to help us a lot in determining what we should be doing as newer investors. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome back to another video. Wait a second, new to the channel, welcome. No, that doesn't. If you are returning subscribers, welcome back to another video. Hopefully you guys have all been doing well. It looks like the interest in crypto market updates have been going down significantly. So if I could get a little bit of your help so the YouTube algorithm can help us out, go ahead, drop a like down below on this video. That really does push this out to others. Other than that, let's get started and see what's happening in the market for today. Alrighty, my beautiful, beautiful people. And if you are viewers of the Jungie show, you guys are all very amazing, gorgeous people. The global crypto market cap for today is sitting at $1.36 trillion, or a 6% decrease just in the last 24 hours. We are seeing a slight increase in the volume, and Bitcoin's dominance is currently up to 44%. So in the short-term volatility of Bitcoin, it looks like it has broken some recent support levels, pulling it all the way down to $32,640 at the time of this recording. Now, as you guys know, anytime Bitcoin does take a dip, most other altcoins follow suit, and it looks like even with a slight 4% decrease, we are getting an amplification of discounts getting scattered around all different cryptocurrencies on the market for today, resulting in Ethereum pulling back to $2,100 or down 8.9%. We're also seeing Binance coins still hovering at around $308, Cardano down 4%, XRP down 5%. If we look at the crypto heat map for today, it's just going to be all around red for today. Now, with opportunities like this, we would consider this a buying opportunity because oftentimes we see a quick bounce up and then you can, just have some short-term profit during a market volatility run just like this. But here's what I'm going to suggest. Right now, we're not seeing huge fluctuations with Bitcoin's price. We are still holding stable right above $32,000, and it's not showing any signs of new support levels getting broken. So what this means is if we do have Bitcoin returning back to some near all-time highs, entering some positions when altcoins take a dip like this may not be a bad strategy at all. But here's what I always recommend. Never try to time the market because it is nearly impossible. And if you are still trying to invest into the market, dollar cost averaging is always going to be your best bet. So on top of that, it looks like Dogecoin is sitting at 20 cents or down 15.76% for the week. And it looks like no matter what Elon Musk tries to do, it looks like he cannot save this drowning Doge. Right now, what I believe with Dogecoin and other altcoins is we're going to seriously need a boost with Bitcoin. We're going to need some more volume, some more activity happening before we can get that spark ignited with any of these other altcoins. But if you are looking for some more significant gains with higher risk, altcoins are still going to be your best bet, especially when Bitcoin is moving within a solid channel anywhere from $32,000 to $34,000. And it looks like we are still seeing some more sideways action in the market, regardless of all the news that has been coming out with regards to cryptocurrency. If I go down, we're not going to be seeing any huge drastic changes other than some 4 to 10% increase or decreases in the market. But one cryptocurrency that I do want to highlight that I have been talking about recently is going to be Aave. It looks like right now they are under $300 and they are still up 26% in the last 7 days. Aave recently came out with news talking about Aave Pro. We have been seeing them actually doing fairly well regardless of Bitcoin's price in the market. So you can see this little recovery that they're having ever since we've been having that market pullback just last week. So Aave is still performing fairly decent. And this is just a testimony to show you that even though Bitcoin is not doing well, it doesn't mean every single altcoin in the market is going to be doing trash either. Let's go into the 24% increase and see Stacks is up. ICX or Icon is also up another 10% or 30% in the last week. And other than that, most other cryptocurrencies cryptocurrencies are down, but we go into the 7-day percent increases, Axie Infinity, KuCoin, Flow, Synthetics. I mean, these are all cryptocurrencies. Even Harmony one of my favorite top cryptocurrencies as well. They are still making some movements and they are showing a little bit of life regardless of the big downturn that we've had. So was the market bottom in last week? Can these altcoins be an indicator of what we may see with the overall crypto market? We just have to stay tuned for that. Now, on top of that, you guys, we do have some additional crypto news. First of all, we got to talk about those key dates that I've been mentioning over on my channel. So we have Grayscale, which we talked about thoroughly. They are actually coming out with an unlocking for one of their trusts regarding Bitcoin. This date is set to come out on July 18th, and this is going to be the largest unlocking date with over 16,240 Bitcoin becoming available, and that's up to $530 million. People are speculating that when this does happen, or when that date comes about, we are going to see a significant drop in Bitcoin because a lot of these investors who have been putting their money into these trusts would want to liquidate it now. This is all still speculation, and anytime we've heard of news like this, sometimes there is no effect at all. Sometimes the price goes up even higher. So this is really just going to be a date that we have to keep an eye out on. Now, next to Bitcoin, we do have the number 2 top dog, and hopefully when the flippening happens one day and Ethereum overtakes Bitcoin, we can proudly say Ethereum is a top number 1 dog. But Ethereum is coming out with that London upgrade integration. That's going to be Ethereum 2.0 coming out, and this is going to be set for some time in August. So the Ethereum network will undergo a major upgrade on August 4th as the long-awaited London hard fork is expected to launch at block 12,965,000. The transition is part of a roadmap leading to the Ethereum 2.0 release, which aims to migrate the network to a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism. Now, guys, let's scroll a little bit back to Dogecoin, back when Elon Musk was going on SNL, and they were going to say that this is going to be the day that Dogecoin goes to the moon. It goes past $1, and people were expecting to get very, very rich. But we saw that right during then, that's when Dogecoin started to go down significantly, and we never saw that $1 all-time high that many people were expecting for that coin. The reason why I bring that up is because I believe with Ethereum 2.0, if we see Ethereum breaking $2,500, which is a support level that's going to put us in the green, and it's going to show some very promising news for this altcoin right here. Regardless of whatever happens with Bitcoin, Ethereum still has a lot of promising price action movements that we should be able to see. Now, this is one of those instances where I really need to caution my audience to pay attention to, because just like the concept of buying in the rumor and then selling the news with Dogecoin and SNL, we could see a similar thing happen again with the Ethereum token and the Ethereum price. So what you guys have to realize is whenever this date comes about, we have to keep a very steady eye on what happens with Ethereum. If Ethereum continues to rise in price and breaks $2,500, I will be averaging out some Ethereum positions that I entered in when Ethereum was under $2,000. That would be a successful swing trade for me, regardless of the long-term hold that we are seeing, just because we don't know how far this winter or this up and down may go. And if the London hard fork does pull up in the next month, and then we see the price of Ethereum going down, that's when you can average back into your positions and to just make additional profit. So that is just some additional dates that you should keep an eye out. So Ethereum, it's going to be August 4th, and with Bitcoin, it is going to be July 18th. Now back to some crypto news. This is really interesting, actually. So the international auction house Sotheby's will accept payment in Bitcoin or Ether at the sale of 101.38 karat diamond this Friday, marking another milestone in the adoption of cryptocurrencies. This pear-shaped flawless diamond could fetch as much as $15 million in the single lot sale in Hong Kong, the most expensive physical object ever publicly offered for purchase with cryptocurrency. Now, the last time we had any type of news regarding large purchases happening was definitely the Banksy that we heard about during the NFT craze. Believe it or not, I was actually at the Banksy burning when they turned it into an NFT. It sounded very cool in publications, but in person, it really wasn't all that. It was kind of an awkward event. But We have heard of different physical items being sold or being involved with cryptocurrency, whether it's getting turned into an NFT or whether someone's able to purchase it with cryptocurrency. It is definitely really interesting to see the real world use case that we're having with digital assets and everything going on in the world, including purchases of different assets. Now, on top of that, there was a Korean investigation that found $1.48 billion in illegal overseas crypto transactions. So more than 30 people are facing fines and prosecution in South Korea for allegedly contravening the country's ban on overseas crypto transactions. So according to the investigation unit, there are 3 different categories for criminal acts within Korea. And just a little bit of context, in Korea, they really don't like cryptocurrency. It is a much smaller country than what we would compare to with China, who has a much more larger footprint within their citizens and how much volume can go into the overall crypto market. But with Korea, they've really been isolated, and their government has not been pushing out any type of cryptocurrency or advocating it in any way, shape, or form. So going back into the 3 categories, the first group involved people who engaged in foreign crypto exchange trading, which is banned in South Korea. These persons allegedly contracted third-party entities to transfer funds within for overseas cryptocurrency exchanges to the tune of over $700 million. The second category involved people who used false remittance records to buy crypto from overseas exchanges. In one of the cases, an exchange operator in the country allegedly used $308 million in fake invoices to send funds to an overseas firm. Now, it's absolutely crazy to hear and see how tight they're trying to get on regulations, and especially with a third category where a Korean used their credit card to get cash and then they bought crypto and then they got in trouble for that. So it's absolutely insane to see the amount of leaps that other countries would go ahead and take. And as a fellow Korean, I really got no opinion on this. When I do go to Korea, I will be using my crypto because I'm not a citizen there, but I will keep an eye out on my shoulder so I do not get bagged up by the popo. Now, with regards to other neighboring countries in Asia regarding cryptocurrency, so China's digital yuan deploys at speed, leaving dust in its path. In this article, it states, with each passing day, the list of nations actively exploring the idea of central bank digital currencies, also known as CBDCs, is continuing to grow at a rapid pace. While China's digital yuan project may be the one that everyone talks about the most in recent months, countries like the UK, Sweden, and Japan have forged ahead with their own CBDC research and or testing. So it's really interesting to see other countries having their own deployment methods of either battling cryptocurrency or trying to be a replacement for some of the main ones on the exchanges. I don't know how I feel about CBDCs because overall it does help the entire cryptocurrency market just because people are learning more about it and they're getting used to it, and it's not a huge leap into other cryptocurrencies. But at the same time, I can definitely tell that they want to create this, they want to create supremacy, they want to make sure that they have their power, their censorship, and that's going to come through owning their own digital currency as well. If you guys are watching this video right now, let's interact. Let me know down below how you guys feel about CBDCs, if you guys think they are good for the crypto industry or if they're bad and your reason why. Now, one more thing, we have been seeing some hungry crypto whales scooping up some Bitcoin on a discount. If you don't know what whales are, these are pretty much larger institutions or multi-millionaires who are buying large sums of crypto. Because of the blockchain, we can track all of the transactions that are made. So on July 2nd, 18 new whales had surfaced on the chain, and the total Bitcoin balance held by these whale entities, listen to this, it shot up by 82,760 Bitcoin or $2.87 billion at current prices. This is clearly a bullish sign, and on top of that, we're getting word that a $200 million UK crypto hedge fund found that 82% of institutional investors and wealth managers from the US, UK, France, Germany, and the UAE who currently have exposure to cryptocurrencies and digital assets expect the price to increase by 2023. So I believe right now, with the rate of inflation, seeing all the different markets going up, seeing the lack of houses, seeing the rise of used car prices, and even eggs at the grocery store. I recently went ahead and bought some. Granted, it was at Whole Foods, which jacks up the price, but I had to pay $10 for my eggs, which was definitely a all-time high within that market as well. Only time will tell if this is short-term inflation due to supply cuts, but I do believe inflation like this is not short-term. I believe this is here to stay, and I don't think we're just going to have a quick reversal back to where the prices were before this pandemic had started. But also let me know what you guys think of inflation rates down below. I think it's going to keep going up, and I think cryptocurrency is still the best hedge or the best alternative asset in order to fight any type of inflation and grow your investment. All right, and to wrap this video up, one of our Inner Circle members had asked me a question, and I told Mandeep, hey man, I'm gonna just answer it in one of my next YouTube videos. And he says, hey Brian, I wanted to send this on the Discord, but am unable to do so. It's a topic perhaps for a video as a what do you think? I'd be really keen to know your thoughts, as I know you've previously mentioned in videos that once BTC approaches 100K, you will start to scale out. So this falls under the category of, well, what do we invest in then? Or what does crypto investing look like when all-time highs are maxed out? So Mandeep, I think this is an awesome question, man. Let me just start out with the top part where you ask, what do you invest in when Bitcoin hits 100K? So whenever we hit these new all-time highs for cryptocurrency, you can't assume that all the money is done. If cryptocurrency reaches those all-time highs, it means we're seeing some huge major development. And anytime we break those resistance levels or we go to some newer all-time highs, you don't just expect the market to completely tank or collapse. I believe in the long-term run, when the global crypto market cap continues to expand, we're going to have a huge opportunity to continue making money, whether it's in Bitcoin or Ethereum or other following altcoins. Now, I can't necessarily say it's going to be like the stock market, but I do believe most people are going to be investing into the crypto market. But stock investing is never going to go away. And in essence, whenever one market goes up and the other market goes down, it gives people that flexibility and that diversity to choose their investments wisely. All I have to say is whenever we do hit those all-time highs, I don't expect the market to completely tank after that. And for us to even get to those all-time highs, it means that crypto is going to have a lot more stability, a lot more supply, a lot more volume, and it's not going to be enough for one man coming out with a tweet to single-handedly dump the market. At that point, we're going to have enough volume where whatever someone tweets or whatever the sentiment may be, overall the price should stay consistent and be what crypto was meant to be. This is why we're saying, like with Bitcoin, we're experiencing some huge volatility because we're in the early stages. But if Bitcoin was at 250K or 500K per coin, we wouldn't be having these fluctuations of 10%, 20% in a week, maybe at most 1% in a week. So we'll see what happens then. It's definitely long-term thinking, but I like where your head's at, because at the time, even though we're caught up in the short-term volatility and all the news and the regulations that we get, it's so important for us to see what may be ahead of us in the future, because if you are going long, this is definitely going to be important news for you to gather whether or not you should keep holding your investment. Alrighty guys, thank you all so much again for watching this video. The code word for this video is going to be Mandeep. Comment that down below if you have been watching this all the way till the end. Don't forget to check out the links down below in the description. 2 free stocks with Webull using my link down below. One potentially valued over $1,800. On top of that, check out BlockFi if you're trying to earn additional interest on your cryptocurrency. Last but not least, don't forget to check out Surfshark down below in the description. A lot of my viewers have been asking me, Brian, is this better than some of the competitors? You know, we got Nord, Express, there's a ton out here. I personally have been enjoying Surfshark so much, and I know all of my viewers who have signed up using my discounted link have all been thanking me or really appreciative of that service. You can do a lot of things with Surfshark. You can protect your identity, see if anyone's leaking your content on the dark web. You can connect to any different server. It works fast. It's very easy to use, and I stand by that product. So guys, check it out. Links down below in the description. All the links that I have posted either give you a discount or they're going to give you free money. So that's what I got in store for you guys. Thank you all so much again for watching. Comment down below the code word Mandeep. Thank you all so much again for watching, and until next time, peace out.